Open the curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Which you are going to be. Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in the body? Transform me 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hand, turn around, say like a doggy till I finish my beat. Cut it off, cut down your nose. All the sober loyalty is gonna get you killed. You make brutal, convenient theories for the puppets on TV. There is comfort in this race. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically. When does it hit for me? Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hopeful curiosity. You're still happy, answers left for my discovery. What's the color of the electric sheep you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
Hey, and welcome back to Library Ruina. Sorry we're a little late. I was editing some decks around and I completely lost track of time. I didn't get to edit everyone is the problem. But I did think over the decks here in Hod's department. Well, except for Yomu, actually. I think Yomu... Oh yeah, okay, no, everyone has some kind of bleed and... it might not be like the most viable thing, but I went based off of what I saw here. Block dice gaining power and bleed. Block dice gaining power and the enemies having a higher chance of targeting 1 unit. At the start of each scene, each enemy is allured at a 50% chance. Allured enemies prioritize this librarian as the target and deal plus 2 to 4 damage with attacks. Gain 1 to 2 power in clashes against allured enemies. So, I thought about that at least somewhat. Hi. Again, sorry I'm late. Tonight's stream might be a little shorter than usual. I'm thinking like maybe 2 nodes in the story over here. But before then, I would like to fight the Carnival again. Was it this one? No. Those are chumps. It was this one, obviously. I remember this one being kind of rough. I mean, it'll be fine as long as I don't lose, right? I found the best website ever. It's called Your AI Slop Bores Me, and you get to steal the job of AI. It's the funniest shit ever. Excuse me? Well, I mean, I do hate AI slop, so sounds alright in my book. So we wanted to lower them all equally and then start killing them, right? At least somewhat. And it doesn't matter who I kill. Like, they all drop the same pages, I'm pretty sure, so... I'm not confident in this deck. I did just say that I thought it over, but I didn't give any attributions to the armors. Well, yeah, no. We'll stick with Keter. I'm still crutching on the main team, which, let me double check that they have their gear. They do. Because they start gaining permanent plus 2 attack power per dead ally. Oh, plus 2 strength. Yeah, I understood. Alright. What are we dealing with here? 4-6 defense dice, 1-3, 1-2. And I need the dice that they give me, right? Or not the dice. I need the card that they give me because they have a crazy 4-coster. I think it was 4-6, 1-3, 1-2, 2-6, 1-4. And let me turn on my indicators here. I could, right off the bat, go gut harvesting. It has a decent chance. Sure. And I would like to redirect this attack. I mean, is it wise to use all of my light turn 1? Maybe not, but, you know. What are you attacking with? 4-6, 1-3, 1-2. I shouldn't. 2-4, 2-3, 2-3. I mean, that should be fine. And then we'll just get a free hit on whoever here. This should give me back quite a bit. Well, I'll have 2 light next turn unless we go up in emotion level. Daring decision is almost always the right decision? I mean, yeah, I guess I do get more cards back at the end of turn, right? If the hand is empty, and if there are 3 or fewer pages in hand at the end of the scene, gain 1 strike next scene. Yeah, okay, you're right. I thought maybe I shouldn't... I'm burning all my light here, you know. The stuff doesn't grow on trees. Or maybe it does, actually. The tree of light... Anyway. Howdy there, CG9 Yi. I feel like whoever Org is attacking is not going to be... Actually, no, that's a decent attack card. Whatever, we'll just hit this one. Ah, lame. Bam! Holy. Ho ho ho! Ah, lame. Anybody get particularly hurt? No. I don't know what kind of attacks they're doing. I know their forecaster is Pierce. It's like 2 big instances of Pierce and Bleed. I want more copies of that. That's why we're redoing this fight. I'll take Pale Hands on myself, I guess. Urging, I guess, is just good all around, though. Okay. 4-6, 1-3, 1-2, 6-10, 6-10. Yeah, that's... Oh, it's horrifying. Did you at least get one of those fascinating fabrics? Yes. And I hope you got one as well. You did not, but I should have one. So I will I cannot redirect that. Oh, I'm so sorry about this, Diva. I don't know what to do in that situation. I guess we just gotta live with it. I mean, if this absolutely high rolls, she might clash with it if he gets the lowest possible roll. And then, what are you attacking with? Sure, Daring Decision. And then discard a card with the low. I mean, this is just gonna discard Fascinating Fabric. It's gonna get discarded anyway with Daring Decision. Who's the most hurt? This one's almost staggered, so let's go for the one in the middle. Oh! That's the opposite of a low roll, bro. Nice evade. Fuck it, we ball. That... Oh god, abnormality page? That's the word. I forgot it for a second. That abnormality page is not good for me. How can I see that and not want to take it? 2-5-1-4. Deal what? Deal 5 stagger damage to the target. Wow, that's scary. And I can't redirect that. I can't redirect either of them. That sucks. Do you have the character that benefits a lot from discarding? Yes! I have that on my key page. I keep wanting to call it Ego Suit or Ego Gift, but I do. Yes. So I recover at 3 HP whenever I discard a card. If there are 3 or fewer pages in my hand at the end of the turn, I start next scene with 1 string. And at the end of each scene, restore 1 light and draw 1 page if the hand is empty, which it should be if I get Daring decision. Or in this case, I only have 2 cards. It should work here. Well, 610, 610. I'm not beating that, bro. I could try to clash with it, I guess. And then... This one has a lot of stagger HP left. SP? You get more out of discarding it than using it. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. We're going to get attacked anyway. Again, if he gets the lowest roll imaginable. I do have 1 strength, actually. So maybe if I get like a 5 or a 6, it'll clash. But I mean, we'll get the card draw next turn. I won't get the other benefits from having... Well, if 3 or fewer cards, yeah, I will. Never mind. Diva is gonna get stunned, unfortunately. Like, there's nothing I can do about that. I can try. I gotta rethink Diva's deck. Yeah, we're not going to use it. Oh, did I forget to... Well, can you help me test what the delay is on YouTube? Because using it won't discard it the way Gamble will. Okay. Yeah, I think YouTube still has a slight delay. I changed it on the last stream, but I might have to do it every stream from now on. If it's automatically turning that delay on. Anyway, hit the one in the middle, and then we'll just hold on to stay calm. Okay. Oh! We clashed on the second one. Ah, that's unfortunate. Diva! You bastards. Well, none of them are doing their 4-coster right now. I cannot read. Diva's dead. Diva's actually dead. I cannot redirect that 5-er. Damn. Also, my hand... I want to say my hand sucks right now, but not really. I'd have to double check. Hang on. I actually do have it open over here. Stream settings. I think it does. Yeah. It has the normal latency. That's my bad. For some reason, that's auto-checked as of late. So you're going to be like 10, 15 seconds behind the actual stream. Sorry about that. That's not something they'll let me change live. I think I need to hit the one down here. That redirects its attack off of Orga. Do that. And no matter what, I can't play that even if I wanted to. Alright. Diva! Oh, she lived! Atta girl! I think she's gonna die to the abnormality effect, though. Bam! I need some high speed rolls right here. Oh, wait, no. We got 2 staggers. Okay, nice. Gotcha. Pretty sure the effect can't kill. Ah, nice. Well, let me guess. No, I thought it was going to be the 4-coster. Well, I see that and raise you one of those, and I do have the cost for this, but it doesn't do damage. So it's just going to get discarded. What about Gardic Phone, Yomu? Okay. What's my highest damage here? They're all just like 1 attack worth. I mean, this is like 2 to 6, I guess. If it gets a 6, it kills. Actually, no, we have the strength, right? And then I guess this one. That's a kill. You love to see it. And they don't get the strength until the end of turn, so I should be fine here, especially after that stagger. I did not like the chef moves when I got them. Really? It's like one of my... Well, no. By this point, we do have other sources of bleed. I just really need to rethink Diva's deck is the problem. Fuck it. We ball. Doesn't matter at this point. We win. Because he's staggered. Whatever battle theme this is, I really dig. Bam! That should be at least 1 or 2 extra books, right? I want more of their 4-cost card. And I don't think I burned too many of theirs last time. Let's see. Yeah, 3 extra ones. Hell yeah, dude. And no ego gifts. That's fine. Keter Battle 2. Oh, it's basically online guarded phone. Huh. Well, let me Google that. I won't check it out right now, but maybe later. Your AI slop bores me. Okay, let's go burn some books. Leave 4 of them. I already have all of their key page, but I want more of the cards. Namely the 4-coster. Yeah, tailoring. Okay, how about we run a new fight now? I believe I was told to go down the list, so we'll do that. We need a Zwei South section. Zwei? It's gonna be like a Hana Association person. Book of Distortion, I think, is infinite, so I don't need to worry about this.
여러분, 안녕하신가요? 오늘도 함께
Interesting character design right off the bat.
하겠습니다.
Oh no.
새로운 신도분이 오신 것 같군요. 어떤 고민이 있어서 이곳에 오셨나요?
더 이상 이 도시에서 살아갈 자신이 없어요. 너무 힘들어요.
There's nowhere better, bro.
어떤 점이 그리 힘드신가요?
Also, is that rust or blood caked on the gear, by the way?
모두 삭막해요. 제 인생도요. 매일 아침 6시에 일어나 8시까지 직장에 가고 똑같은 표정으로 같은 일만 반복해요.
I mean, homeboy, that's everybody.
일이 끝나면 10시가 넘는 경우가 허다하고 제가 무슨 일을 하고 있는지 모르겠어요. 돈이 벌리는 것 같아도 달마다 빠져나가서 오이지 출근길, 퇴근길 모두 같은 표정이에요.
Is this someone in LobCorp universe, or is this someone from like our world, man?
우리는 왜 일하고 돈을 버는지, 어째서 살아가는지 목적을 그냥 톱니바퀴예요. 맞아요. 정말 그래요. 이 도시에서 저란 부품이 없어져도 전 뭐일까요?
그 마음 이해한답니다. 도시 모두가 목적 없이 굴러다니는 톱니와도 같죠. 그곳 한복판에 있으면 마모되어가는 거예요.
맞아요. 정말 그래요.
하지만 꼭 톱니바퀴가 나쁜 것일까요?
네?
문제는 우리 스스로 톱니바퀴가 아니라고 저도
I
그랬답니다.
think you went to the wrong church, bro.
아버지를 잃고 방황하던 때가 있었어요. 아버지도 톱니와도 같은 삶을 살아오셨거든요. 매일 같은 시간에 일어나서 같은 표정으로, 그리고 같은 곳에 갔다가 같은 시간에 돌아오고. 아버지는 톱니에 대해 연구하시는 분이셨어요. 바로 당신과 같은 문제를 해결하기 위해서였답니다.
What does this have to do with this Vi association, by the way?
한 가지 물건만 보게 되면 그 물체를 담는 걸까요? 일을 할수록 아버지의 이마에는 마치 톱니의 이 같은 주름이 깊어졌고, 그렇게 아버지는 끝까지 도시에 녹이 낀 톱니인 채 저는 생각했답니다.
When it's a one like word sentence, I keep accidentally clicking over it because I want the whole thing to be read out already.
우리는 사실 도시의 톱니인데 우리의 존재를 부정했기 때문에 고통스러운 것 아닐까?
하지만 그런 삶에는 의미가 없잖아요. 목적 없이 숨만 쉬며 하루하루 굴러갈 뿐인 톱니라니.
Go somewhere else, bro.
그거라 목적 없는 톱니인 것이 문제.
톱니바퀴에도 목적.
예, 그럼요. 저마다 태어난 목적에 맞게 굴러가면 되는 거랍니다. 당신만이 될 수 있는 톱니바퀴가 필요한 거예요. 우리는 모두 톱니바퀴. 다만 어디서 어떻게 굴러가야 할지 몰라 슬퍼하는 톱니바퀴가 많을 뿐이랍니다.
그건 믿을 수가 없어요.
여기 계신 분들을 보세요. 당신이 평소에 보아왔던 도시의 사람과 같은 표정인가요?
아니요. 다들 행복해 보여요.
I don't know how to feel about this. Hey there, AVF.
믿어보세요.
네. 전 이것 말고는.
자, 올라오세요. 당신에게 삶의 목적을 부여해 줄게요.
이 의자에 앉으면 될까요?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
네, 편히 앉으세요. 당신이 어떤 톱니바퀴일지 알려주는 의자랍니다.
이거 정말 괜찮은 것 맞죠?
Bro, leave. Bro, leave. Your 9 to 5 is perfectly fine. Or I guess it's more like 8 to 10, but you get me.
그럼요. 어머, 당신은 생각 톱니셨어요.
What color exactly are the electric sheep? I'm not sure. Just Aoi? Gotcha. I like Ruina a lot. I liked the lore and the focus on abnormalities in LobCorp. I dislike that there's way less of a focus on abnormalities in Ruina, but I like the gameplay a lot. And it's cool seeing parts of the world outside of the LobCorp facility. Anyway. And then I also started Limbus a couple weeks ago. That's also pretty cool. My favorite part of these games is the abnormalities. Or like weird, cool, freaky shit. Like the carnival we fought last time.
생각 톱니요?
생각 톱니로 삶의 목적을 부여받는 분들은 굉장히 귀하답니다.
I'm sure you say that about everybody, ma'am.
지금 저를 도와주고 있는 분들이죠.
Oh, she is actually the leader. I didn't read that until now.
참고로 저희 아버지도 생각 톱니랍니다.
그럼 당신 머리 뒤에 있는 톱니바퀴가
아버지랍니다. 언제나 저에게 현명하게 살아가는 법을
Run,
가르쳐
motherfucker,
주시죠.
run.
무엇보다 고기 톱니 분들에게 생각 톱니는 꼭 필요한 존재입니다.
설마 제가 말 그대로 톱니가 되는 건가요?
아픔은 잠시예요. 무구한 충만감이 따라올 테니까.
No way, bro. No way.
여러분, 오늘 매우 귀하고 귀하신 생각 톱니분이 새로 오셨습니다.
잠깐만. 이런 건지는 몰랐어요.
톱니가
삶이 돌아간다.
저 사람이 톱니 교단의 교주 에일린.
The Church of Gears.
이런저런 톱니들을 봤지만 지금 행해지는 것이 그 의식인가 보군.
톱니를 뒤통수에 꽂으면 똑똑해진다고 했던가?
아주 별 지랄을 다 해요. 자, 어디 보자. 시협회 유진 부장이 부탁했던 게
톱니 교단 신도 10명 사살 및 교주 무력화 후 확보.
Sure, I'm actually fine with that.
시협회 이과의 유진 부장이 직접 우리 사무소에 일을 부탁하더니 무슨 일이라도 있는 건지. 언제까지 저 광경을 보고 있어야 하는 거야? 지금 바로 쏴버리면 안 돼? 기다려.
이 얼마나 아름다운 생각 톱니인가요? 이분은 특별히 저와 함께하도록 하겠습니다. 목적을 부여받은 톱니가 얼마나 행복한지 아시게 될 거랍니다.
What a psycho, bro.
그래요. 처음은 힘들죠. 조금만 굴러보는 거예요. 네, 다른 분들과 천천히. 저희 아버지께서 분명 친절히 도와주실 거예요. 그렇죠? 행복해지죠? 저도 굉장히 기쁘네요.
Absolute psycho.
신도 여러분, 오늘도 길 잃은 톱니 한 분이 행복의 길을 가고 있습니다. 두 팔 벌려 아버지께 감사를. 네? 조심하라고요?
지금이야.
Should have taken the shot earlier, bro.
무슨 일이죠? 이게 톱니 분들이 이러지 마세요. 누구신지는 모르겠지만 제발 저희를
You didn't leave that
내버려두세요.
guy alone, so no.
저희는 부여된 삶에 따라 행복하게 살고 싶을 뿐인데.
저 교주란 녀석. 뭐 이리 맞추기가 힘들어. 본인의 의지로 피하고 있는 것 같지 않군. 마치 궤적을 예측하는 것 같아.
저 생각 톱니라는 게 미친 듯이 돌고 있어.
미치겠네. 탄환 가격이 얼만데? 다마키, 톱니가 돌아가는 패턴만 읽으면
어깨에 빗 맞았어.
내가 마무리한다.
로지 가틀리의 탄화.
This dude's in the intro. This dude's in the intro at the very end of the intro. Isn't everyone slightly psycho? I mean, yes, but come on, dude. Dude just fed up with his 9 to 5. You need to turn him into a gear.
친구들, 없는 형편에 돈 많이 썼네.
푸른 잔향?
당신은
Is that a colored fixer? They said blue reverberation? So that's like red mist level, right? Red gaze level?
아버지께서 줄곧 저에게 말씀하신 분이.
그런가 봐.
Argalia.
나 당신이 필요한데 나와 같이 가줄 수 있겠어?
네, 그럼요. 저란 톱니는 줄곧 당신을 기다린걸요.
고마워.
Should have hit the head, man, not the shoulder.
우선 저 친구들부터. 플루토, 에일린을 돌봐주겠어?
도망쳐. 뭐가 어떻게 된 거야? 푸른 잔향이 왜 여기 있는 건데? 나도 몰라. 젠장. 적고를 보아하니 우리를 죽이려 들겠군. 이 일이 실패하면 돈을 벌기는커녕 타는 값으로 다
Color
날린다고.
fixer is equal to a claw. Jesus, I didn't know that. I knew they were high up there. I mean, I guess the highest. Goes to show how scary the claws are.
아까 봤잖아. 푸른 잔향이 탄원을 튕겨내는 거.
우리가 어떻게 해볼 수 있는 상대가 아니다. 지금은 이대로 도망쳤어.
Oh no, don't come to the library, bro. I was hoping that gear bitch would show up. Her key page would have looked kind of cool, I guess.
곧 입구야.
안녕 친구들. 대체 누가 이런 앙증맞은 의뢰를 한 걸까?
젠장. 왼쪽으로 뛰어.
아, 이렇게 느려서야 어디 써먹을 수나 있겠어? 어디선가
I'm disappointed. I thought this was a lady in the intro. I no longer care about this guy. I guess the fact that he's a colored fixer is interesting. I guess. Color. Thank you for the follow. I animated that, by the way. I did a 7-hour art stream last night, actually, and the night before. Appreciate it. Claw is more like equals red mist. She really was just built different. Nice. Hey, Pork.
총을 버려야 하나? 미쳤어? 이게 얼만데?
절대 못 버려.
언제까지고 숨어 있을 수는 없어.
리웨이, 이거
뭐야?
Okay, I am fighting these guys. That's kind of sad.
이번에 하나에서 도시 질병으로 지정한 도서관인가 뭔가 하는
옹기종기 모여 있는 모습 보기. 추위를 피해 모여 있는 귀여운 병아리들.
Homeboy is feeling his oats. I don't like him.
푸른 잔향, 우리가 너의 일을 망쳤다면 여기서 본 것들, 있었던 일들 전부 잊을 테니 우리를 보내줄 수 있겠어?
뭐? 그럼 누가 이 일을 맡긴 건지 말해줄 수 있어? 10초 줄게.
Local breast enthusiast distraught at Argalia being a dude. I find that a questionable description of me, but okay.
구,
몰라 리웨이. 초대장 그걸로 어떻게든 해봐.
유.
누구 팬 있어? 서명해야 하는.
Go with blood, bro.
팬이랑 침착하게 하라고.
미친 새끼.
빨리 다들 서명해.
3. 자, 이제부터가 시작이겠지? 그럼요.
I don't recognize this guy in the intro. Although maybe.
푸른 잔향.
The Blue Reverberation.
붉은 안개와 비슷한 이름이야.
맞아. 둘 다 하나 협회로부터 색을 부여받은 해결사야. 1급 해결사.
How big is Hana?
그 이상이지.
Reverberation. Oh, seems like I'm right on time for a full stop. Office. Guest starring Occult, some blue guy, and literal Satan. Hey, Urge.
그렇게 대단한 해결사가 벌써 나타났다니 신기하네.
해결사 중에서 또라이가 많긴 하지만 그 중에서도
Reverberation.
푸른잔향은 특출난 또라이야.
Missed that R.
꽤 유명한가 봐.
유명하지. 마탱이는 갔어도 실력은 확실하거든.
그러네.
That's a bad combo.
다 막아내고.
그래서 다들 웬만하면 총을 안 쓰지. 한따까리 하는 놈들한테 총을 쓰기에는
확실히 지금까지 방문한 손님들 대부분은 총기류를 사용하지 않았어.
비싸거든. 정말 비싸. 그래서 비효율적이고.
I wonder how that came to be. I guess it stopped being it's not a priority to make guns when humans can just block them nowadays.
총도 총대로 비싸지만 저 불쌍한 녀석들 말대로 탄환 가격이 장난 아니야.
탄환 제작에 들어가는 비용이 꽤 드나 보네.
물론 그것도 있지. 하지만 제일 말도 안 되는 건
Ah, of
머리에서
course.
총기류에 책정한 세금이야. 총의 종류마다 다르겠지만 보통 탄창 2개의 값과 쓸만한 총의 가격이 비슷해.
Bruh. Guns aren't effective against actually competent opponents.
사무소 단위로 쓸 탄환을 구비해 두는 것보다 사무소 전원에게 강화 시술을
What about the
해주는 게
rabbits?
싸게 먹힐 걸.
Jesus.
성능에 따른 효율로 보자면 말도 안 되는 거라고. 자연스럽게 총과 탄환을 제작하는 공방도 찾아보기 힘들고. 심지어 취득하기 까다롭다고 소문난 총기류 제작 면허를 받은 공방에서만 만들 수 있으니까.
That line is famous, mostly because of how few competent opponents there actually are. I mean, we had like infinite rabbit bullets, it felt like.
이유가 뭐라고 생각해?
The Red Mist can definitely handle multiple claws and multiple abnormalities of undisclosed power and a wound an arbiter in her prime. See that one cutscene from LobCorp. Yes. Almost everyone who enters the library isn't that competent. Makes me wonder if we're gonna fight. Oh god, what was his name? Yomu said it earlier. The Blue Reverberation. Argalia.
내 짐작이지만 쉽게 죽일 수 없도록 하는 것 같아.
무엇을?
사람을?
그런 배려가 있을 줄이야.
아, 당연히 머리와 이 도시가 사람의 생명을
Right.
중요시한다는 건 아니야. 사람이 사람을 시시하게 죽여선 안 된다는 철학? 뭐 그런 것 같아?
I don't get these higher ups, bro.
웃기네. 총이 아니더라도 사람을 죽이는 것은
뭐 그렇지.
You could fall wrong and die, which is always a kind of freaky thought to me. Like, a human could hopefully survive, like, you know, maybe being hit by a car. But you could also, conversely, fall wrong, fall in a bad way, and then bam, you just don't wake up. The rabbits are... Okay, alright. Red Mist is Project Moon Chuck Norris. By the way, rest in peace, Chuck Norris. Real sad news the other day.
여기까지 오지는 않네.
Could he have... Okay, so they have multiple invitations out, right? We've not come across people entering at the same time. If he also had an invitation, could he have signed it and chased them in? If so, what happens then? He probably wipes them out in like a one hit, and then we have to fight him, which I highly doubt I'm ready to fight a colored fixer. As for their ammo inside L Corp, it was provided by L Corp so that they had bullets that actually dealt... Yeah, right, you're right. Red, white, black, and pale type damages. You've seen Rogia's R Corp reindeer ID. Her pack fights with weird psychic energy beams. Guns seem less impressive when you also have those. Yeah.
누군가의 손바닥 위에 보기 좋게 놀아나고 있는 느낌이군.
I feel like they would be sent to different parts of the library to be... Oh, yeah, we do have different floors. That's right. Each of the Sephira librarians has their own floor. Yeah, that makes more sense.
푸른 잔향은 모든 걸 아는 것 같았어.
당장 목숨이라도 부지한 게 다행이라고 생각할 수밖에.
스테판, 너무 긴장하지 마.
어떻게 긴장을 안 하냐고. 기껏 도망쳐 온 곳이 생판 모르는
So-
도서관인데.
Okay, let's dissect that a little bit. We ended up in the library we know almost nothing about. We're designated as an urban plague, which is pretty high up there, I'm pretty sure. How has there not at least been a little bit of info? San, what's his name, escaped? He could have... Well, would they be sharing the info, I guess? I know he escaped and he eventually went to Zwei. Then he joined the... some people from Zwei came in and they became books themselves. But, It's probably not been disseminated much at this point. I can't tell the amount of time that's passed since we started this. I guess maybe we barely just became an urban plague, I guess.
우리 탐험도
I don't know who
얼마
Alet
남지 않은 거
is,
알지?
Urge.
여기서 죽든
Or you mean like
아까
all
푸른
that,
잔한테
all
죽든
that.
마찬가지야.
그럼 당연히 좀 더 나중에 죽는 걸 선택해야지.
So if they leave, they just wind up right in front of Argalia. I imagine, anyway. Basically, there's a lot of factors that make guns impractical in this city. The head's absurd taxes and regulations make them way too expensive and underpowered. There are other means of ranged offense that don't involve basically throwing money away, and people can get augmentations good enough to parry bullets anyway. I don't know, man. Like, if you don't know a bullet's coming, can you deflect it? Like, if they had just sniped whatever her name was, the gear bitch from earlier, from far enough away, could she have reacted? I guess hear sound and distance. I don't know. There's very little survivors, and are you gonna trust when someone goes missing for some time and then just tells you there's this place where your friends get turned into books? Well, I mean, maybe when we were like urban myth or whatever, urban legend, whatever the first tier was. But by this point, I feel like everyone should know about the library and take it seriously.
어차피
I guess this guy
인간은
is.
다 죽는데 그냥 지금 죽자는 거랑 뭐가 달라?
그건 또 맞는 말이네.
걱정 마. 내가 잘 해볼게.
Do you parry bullets in Ultra Kill? I've never actually seen gameplay more than a Germa clip where he's having a meltdown.
환영합니다, 손님.
안녕하세요. 곧 죽어서 당신의 책이 될 예정인 스테판입니다.
He's oddly like a good sport about it, I guess. I guess if you live in this universe, you should just be willing to die at any point. There's a potential explanation for why we never seem to encounter multiple sets of guests at once, but it comes way later. Okay.
이 손님은 기운이 없으시네요. 책이 될지 책을 얻으실지는 손님에게 달려 있답니다.
So, canonically, no one should leave the library with books, right? Like, they do in the video game sense where I, the player, lose. But it's not like me losing a fight is going to impact the story. At least I don't see that happening anyway. Because I just get to continually redo the fight until they die. They're dead in universe. They're books. story goes on.
예. 힘찬 응원 고맙습니다.
Ultra Kill is a pretty great game. Highly recommend for anyone who can survive its extremely fast-paced FPS gameplay. I'd be down to try something like that, honestly.
너 때문에 분위기 다 처지게 생겼잖아.
신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 저희가 지금 급하게 도망쳐 온 것이라서요. 저희는 볼 일만 보고 돌아가겠습니다.
이해합니다. 다양한 손님들이 각자의 사정을 안고
Is this the second time people have entered just to escape their fate? We don't know what happened in that R Corp. No, not R Corp. That W Corp train, right? Because the Molar team warped out using the page. We don't know what happened to that train. Or at least, if we do, I don't remember it being mentioned. They never gave me my pen. Oh. Get out of here. I'll turn you into a key page, Argalia.
더 무례하신 분들도 계셨으니 걱정 마시길 바랍니다.
푸른 잔향이나 이 녀석이나 둘 다 싸한 건 마찬가지인 것 같은데 차라리 아까 깔끔하게 푸른 잔향에게 죽는 게 나았을 수도 있겠어.
One of the first advanced tricks you learn is that you can punch the pellets from your shotgun so they go faster and explode. Holy shit, that sounds cool.
조잘조잘 앵무새 새끼도 아니고 얼른 들어가기나 해.
성질 급하기는.
부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Alright. Is it just gonna be the three of them? It's just gonna be the three of them. Tamaki, Stefan, and Liwei. Blunt boost 2. Concentration. Gain +1 power for the first scene. That might not be a bad thing to slot into some other key pages. I kind of like that. Canonically, the library never loses a reception, and that is all I will say on the matter. I figured that was the case, yeah. We get 2 of these guys as WN IDs. What? As Walpurgis IDs? That seems kind of a waste, no? We have, like... Look at Harmony that I got the other day. That shit's badass. What are these guys gonna do? Shoot a gun at me? Full stop office. Pierce boost 2, blunt boost 2, blind fire. Gain +2 power for the first scene. Ooh! Offensive die, gain +3 power for the first scene. Oh my god! Go out in a... Oh my god. Who said they were like flies? Dude, it's all about dealing damage first turn and then dying. Interesting. They shoot guns at you so hard. They're insanely broken in both games. I mean, being able to deal extra damage by a bunch is interesting. Who's the one that likened them like flies? Because that was very apt. In this game, because of their absurd first turn power buffs. Yikes, man. I'm tempted to bring Hod's department in because I have them... I have a slight focus on defensive and bleed. But no, we'll stick with Keter. This could be scary. Ranged cards have special mechanics. We haven't seen a ranged weapon yet. There we go. Power's not just damage, it's also clashing. Oh, that's scary. Melee page icon, the more common type of combat page. When a melee page clashes a ranged page, its offensive dice cannot damage the ranged opponent immediately, even if it wins a clash against their offensive die. However, the melee die will be retained upon winning a clash and moved to the end of the dice queue for reuse. Ranged page icon. Ranged pages will always be played before melee, regardless of speed. Yikes. Less common combat pages that perform attacks at a distance. Yeah, they're less common. Okay. Even if the offensive die of a ranged page loses in a clash against the offensive die of a melee page, the ranged user will take no immediate damage. Oh, and they have damage up at the start. Yikes, dog. However, the opponent's melee die will be retained in this case and moved to the end of the dice queue for reuse. Yikes. Well, let's see how this goes. Basically, combat occurs in 3 layers. First, all the mass attacks. We'll see those later. Then all the ranged attacks. And finally, everything that's melee. It makes sense, because, I mean, it's not like I can warp right in front of them. Gotta run up if they have a ranged weapon. And that's one of the less wacky bullshittery that can happen. Wow. Alright, I hope you stub your toe when you're buying your pen. Not you, the chatter, you, the character. To be honest, the dice reuse of melee pages can make it much easier to deal with ranged pages. I sort of see that because I can just stack a bunch of damage. Holy shit! What is that? 6 to 20? I want that. Let me guess, do they have specific pages? Book of Full Stop Office. No! Oh no, Book of Tamaki. Damn. So I should maybe want to leave her last, but not when she has an attack like that, bro. What is feeble? Do we get like less defensive die? 1-8, 1-8, 1-8. On Clash, lose, add +2. What the fuck, bro? And it's a range. And it's a range. They're all ranged. What the hell? Well... or do we resist? Hang on. Actually, no. I won't be able to... I won't be able to redirect attacks. I can't redirect that 4, so we should probably clash with whatever that is. 1-8, 1-8, 1-8. 3-6, 3-6, 1-4. Feeble is -1 attack power. That or you take 1 extra damage from hits. Yikes, dude. Why don't you learn how to turn coins into intercontinental ballistic missiles? Limbus coins? Oh, I find Seven's attack much more dangerous than Tamaki's. He rolls 3 to 10 thrice, and she rolls 6 to 20 at once. Yikes, dog. I guess I'll tank the hit, because I want... Oh. I got a really bad hand. 2-6 and 2-6. That's actually not that bad. I'll redirect that one. And no one's attacking Diva, so she's got free reign. We're gonna burn this guy down. Oh, Ultra Kill coins. My bad. Leeway's the only body you'll see for a long time who can use both melee and ranged pages. This can be used for shenanigans, but for now it just means he's the only one you can't deck out. Huh. So there's restrictions, or if you can use long-range pages or not? Jesus! Oh my god! Orga's almost dead. I forgot to redirect both. I didn't realize there was 2 attacks aimed at her. There's a stagger. Come on. Or maybe I thought I was redirecting with that 2 dice, but I actually didn't. Whoops. They're trying to finish off Orga. And yeah, you guys were right. It's offensive dice -1. It's the turn that she's going to be staggered, though, so that's fine. I think. We should be... I can't redirect! No! 1-8. Well, they're going to waste their attacks, right? Diva, Diva, we gotta kill this guy. Damn. Oh, you don't have... Oh, fuck, you don't have... Light. I was gonna say dice power. That's not the same thing. This... It's double damage when they're staggered, right? 4-8, 4-8. I'm gonna try to make sure that kills. I'm sorry, Orga. No! I wasted it. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna kill or not. They're down a man, we're down a woman. The bonus stagger damage. How much stagger do they have? 30. Fuck it, we ball. You know what, Pork? You know what, brother? Oh, Jesus. Okay. 1-8, 3-7, 2-5, 2-5, and inflicting bleed. Ooh, I might want that card for my bleed team. 1 through 8. I mean, we're not gonna. Yeah, I guess they lost their starting power. Do you note your teammates dying gives everyone 3 emotion coins, so that guy that wasn't able to attack still got emotion level up and thus light. Huh. This is a this is a very all or nothing fight. You won't last long enough to eat the downsides. Hell yeah. What's not hell yeah is where's my gut harvesting? This is like the best I got. Ooh, daring decision. Does this give me? No, it doesn't. I should use it for damage then. What are the chances he actually evades? And we have the +1 dice offensive dice power. And then I'll help out. Wounding Tamaki? I'm gonna try to kill. I want her pages because I want that. I want that gunshot. Give me that gun. So you know what? Instead, we'll aim that one at homeboy. Leeway. Bam! Love to see it. I'm assuming all the gunshots are pierce type damage. Actually, I haven't checked yet. Oh, this gives speed as well. I have daring decision, so fork that over. What are you doing? 6 to 20. Scary. And it is pierce. Makes sense. Have to be like an explosive round or something if it was gonna deal like blunt, I guess. There's slicing shots in Monster Hunter. Not quite the same thing. I should probably be able to stagger, so we'll just guarantee a kill here on Leeway. Or do I gamba? We'll gamble Leeway. Wait, okay, so I want to make sure he dies before her. So I'm gonna use my 6 dice to kill him. And then we'll hit her. And we'll also get a gut harvesting. I'm gonna get shot, yeah, it's whatever. What? Not how I expected that to go. Either way, gut harvesting should stagger here, and that's a W. I believe that's a P plus enter kind of turn. Oh, it's P plus place bar in this game. Bam! Oh, man. True, although this is definitely not a fight where slash defense is helpful. Fair enough. Oh, the 20% chance to negate damage affects all damage types. Ah, okay. Just saying because you could assume the 20% chance only affects slashing. Gotcha. I figured it was a 20% full negation, no matter what. I just wanted them dead. Yikes, dog. Yikes. All that for 1 extra book of Tamaki.
스테판이라는 친구는 결국 책이 되었군. 저 정도로 마지막까지 세상을 탓하다니. 오히려 안쓰럽네.
세상을 탓하는 것이 잘못이라고 생각해?
충분히 탓할 수 있지. 자신의 불행에 대한 책임을 세상에 떠넘기는 마음이 약해 보여서. 나도 그 세상에 사는 게 안타까워서 그렇지. 애써 세상을 탓하지 않으려는 내가 안쓰러워서.
Homeboy's a bit of a doomer, huh?
난 세상을 저주해.
나도 그래.
Okay, just checking out of curiosity. We don't have that book yet. We don't have that book. Oh, Leeway. Full Stop Office, Leeway. We don't have that one yet. So this will get us a 4th member in Yes Odds department, yeah? And I haven't seen those yet either. Full Stop Office is definitely a fight you'll want to grind out later. Their passives stay relevant basically forever for Hail Mary first turn kill plays. Well, why don't we burn a couple of those books? We got like not 1 Full Stop Office book. I'll burn 1 Tamaki book. I got it. So, can I slot this to any deck, even if they don't have a gun? Pork said something earlier, and that made me think that you have to have a certain key page to use ranged attacks. Only key pages with guns. Whoa. Okay. I mean, turn 1 going for bullseye. Like, they did that to me, right? There's a reason they did that to me. Because that's scary. So these are all ranged. Oh, except for the main guy, right? Or leeway. I often dislike playing full stop since it invalidates most fights completely. I mean, can't fault that. Hate the game, not the player, I guess. You need a gun page to use gun. You can tell by looking at the key page's passives. It will say if they can use them. I got a Tamaki one just now. Hang on. I'm sorry. Every time I hear Tamaki, I think of Card Unciel, one of the side characters. I guess technically Divine Dynamo Flame for the blue hair one is Tamaki, and there's a voice line that brings her up a lot. Plays a lot. I don't know why I'm floundering. We'll look at John Pickman for a second. Key page. Tamaki. Ranged only. And I'm assuming leeways. Hang on. Am I able to preview it when I'm trying to burn his book? Let me preview it. Well, actually, I have... We'll save just one copy. Gonna burn the rest. Think of Fire Force. Well, I haven't seen Fire Force. I read it a long time ago, but I haven't seen it. Leeway. Ranged. Can use ranged combat pages. Oh, so it's the difference between ranged and ranged only. I get you now. Full stop to life. 3737 on a 2-coster? That ain't bad, bro. And I like this as well. 2525 with bleed. With an evasive... having an evasive dice at the start is very nice. I think it was Hod's department that gets the extra boost to defensive die. I could be wrong. Don't yell at me. But I think I'd like to put that over there. Oh, gonna go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. for you. All right. Take care. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. I do this every Tuesday. It's either this or Limbus. And I just started Limbus. We're gonna do Kanto 3 whenever I play it next. It's 9 p.m. for me, so that's quite the time zone difference. Going for Bullseye is Full Stop Heathcliff's entire game plan in Limbus. Basically, it's his skill 3 and does hilariously stupid amounts of crit damage. Oh, whoa. Okay. Anyway, let's do one more story, and then I think I'm out of here. Can I do this? Ah, I'd rather just do the first node of each of these, though. Walta, Isadora. I'm surprised they're still relevant. Like, so we didn't wipe out all of Zwei, right? We wiped out a lower level branch after they tried helping Sans get revenge for us killing Mars and Lulu, right? Zwei is much bigger than what we've seen, and I imagine we'll see more Zwei here.
스승님, 차는 늘 드시던 대로 준비했습니다.
Hod's more bleed focused. Yes, I have bleed and I have defensive die. I forget why. I could have sworn one of the abnormality pages in there was plus the defensive die. Actually, no, it's Walter's key page. That's what it was. For a melee page, you get from a range-centric fight, Full Stop to Life is pretty good. You can but shouldn't. Jumping up a tier is usually a pretty big hike in difficulty. Oh, scary.
고맙네, 필립군.
저... 스승님.
이런. 오래전 못난 친구의 소식을 이렇게 듣게 되다니. 오늘따라 차의 맛과 향이 진해서 좋군.
예, 감사합니다. 오랜 친구의 소식이 무슨 말씀이신가요?
필립군, 도서관에 대해 들어본 적 있나?
Hey, they'll all know our name someday.
예, 협회에서 도시 전설로 지정한 사건 정도로만 알고 있습니다.
Ah! I hit skip! No! Hang on. Don't worry. It'll replay it when I go back in. We're fine. Sorry about that. My mouse just like kept gradually going lower and lower. It didn't eat my pages. We're good. Don't worry. Whoops.
스승님,
이런.
Okay, we're good.
오늘따라 차의 맛.
예, 감사. 오랜 친구의
필립군, 예. 얼마 전
Here we go.
도시 질병으로 등급이 올라갔다네.
Section 6 of Zwei.
당했다고 하더군.
We booked a handful of people, but the Zwei is a city-spanning organization with offices everywhere, as are all of the associations. Okay.
그렇다면 그 친구분이라는 게 혹시
그래, 월터지.
Walter.
이 친구도 도서관에서 잠들었나 보군. 못난 친구야. 그렇게 위로 올라가려 발버둥 치다가 결국
He was kind of foolhardy about it, right? He just wanted to get over here to get the cred for going into the library. Like, who went in with Walter? He had like an assistant. I don't think they cared much about the 3 people that died previously from Zwei. Sans, and they had like a tsundere and another lady that looked like Mugi from K-On! I don't remember their names, sorry. I like this line of battle. One to the right of it has more of an emotional thing, though. You see when you get to it. Okay. What a charmingly domestic scene. I'm fairly certain nothing horrible happened at Dawn office. Gotta love how literally everyone who knew Walter talks.
안타깝네요. 같은 치바의 동기셨다고 들었습니다.
And you're right, this is an oddly homely looking backdrop here.
상심이 크긴 무슨. 월터 녀석은 전부터 늘 안 입고 왔다네.
Damn.
예? 그릇이 작은 친구였지. 머리를 나름 굴리는 것처럼 보여도 게다가 말끝마다 물음표를 붙이며 질문해대니 어찌나 거슬리던지. 그런데
Damn, dude, he's already dead.
저세술이 좋은 건지 운이 좋은 건지 육고에서 더 밑으로 떨어지지 않은 것만으로도 다행이었지.
Oh my god. Hang on. I like when I see new words in games. Define savoir-faire. The ability to act or speak appropriately in social situations.
Savoir-faire.
Savoir-faire. This is a gracious occasion, so try to behave with a bit of savoir-faire.
Savoir-faire.
Savoir? Savoir? More literally translated as know-how. Oh.
이놈의 지긋지긋한 쌍화차 냄새.
Hello!
오늘따라 더 진한데.
I like what I see. Speaking of K-On! Wait, hang on. No, never mind. I was gonna pull up a picture. I'm gonna pull up a picture. Are they ever seen? Hang on. Okay, not okay. Look, the Moai Blob art style isn't. Anyway, I'm pulling it up now. I don't care. Send your complaints elsewhere. I'm sorry. I brought up K-On! Earlier because one of the characters reminded me of Mugi, and the character here doesn't resemble her. But I'm like, oh, I brought up K-On! And there's a lady with a guitar now, or what seems to be a guitar.
어서 오세요, 선배.
Yes, our resident baguette expert.
필립, 아주 날마다 쌍화차 타는 실력이 늘어가나 봐.
Remind me, Seonbae is like a Korean kind of senpai thing, or is that sunbae? Korean term for a senior, mentor, or someone with more experience in school or work. Yeah, I thought it was. I've seen it as sunbae. S-U-N-B-A-E. Okay. Whenever I see or hear the word savoir-faire, all I can think of is a villain from an old school cartoon who was named that and had savoir-faire's everywhere as his catchphrase. I don't think I remember that. Just mentally find and replace it with senpai and you'll be fine. I read a lot of Korean stuff, so I recognized it.
그렇다네. 필립 군이 쌍화차 말아주는 솜씨가 용해.
I'm assuming this is some kind of Korean tea or something.
나도 제대로 한번 배워서 아내에게 타줘야겠어.
감사합니다.
무슨 그런 묘한 표정으로 웃어? 쌍화차만 주구장창 만들려고 우리 사무소 들어왔나?
유나야, 필립 군은 실제 성과도 훌륭하다네.
Can you see my Steam pop-ups? I don't think so, right?
해결사도 되지 않았는가? 쌍화차 만드는 솜씨를
Grade
신사에
5.
발휘했다면 1급은 물론이고 3까지 부여받았을 걸세. 그래,
필립군이 색을 받는다면 이 쌍화차에 동동 띄어진 노른자같이 샛노란색이겠군.
What the fuck kind of tea has an egg yolk? What the hell? Traditional Korean tea with egg yolk. Sometimes we can, sometimes we can't. Might depend on the game. Gotcha.
내가 좋아하는 캐나리의 색과도 같지.
스승님, 제발 실없는 소리 좀 그만하세요. 어쨌든 천의 바늘 의뢰는
I
마무리하고
can't tell
왔습니다.
the dynamic of these people at the moment. I thought this guy was gonna end up being a little shady, but is he just kind grandpa?
대단해요 선배.
What the fuck was that? Thousand
단독으로
needles?
도시 전설 의뢰도 해결하시고요.
어쨌든 천의 바늘 의뢰는 마무리하고 왔습니다.
She fought a cactuar.
마지막에는 위험했어. 어디서 구했는지 몰라도 뇌간집 속 공명기를 이용해서 녀석들의 몸이 한 덩어리로 뭉쳐졌다니까.
What the fuck?
그 속에서 건물은 녹아내리지. 미친 듯이 터져 나오는 바늘에 맞은 사람들이 폭발해서 아수라장이 됐지. 아, 정말 죽는 줄 알았다고. 게다가 그 배우는
역시 그 배후는 어제의 약속이었나?
맞아요. 그런 것 같던데요. 솔직히 믿을 순 없지만 마법이라는 것이 정말 존재하는 모양이에요.
Do we know the existence of magic is real? I suddenly can't think of an example. I mean, well, it could be explained away with many things, I guess. I don't know.
바늘마다 이상한 문양 같은 게 새겨져 있더라고요. 그리고 그런 증폭기는 듣도 보도 못했어요.
그래도 무사히 처리했지 않은가? 유나 양도 우리 사무소의 자랑이야.
You shouldn't come to my library.
어째 제가 다 먹여 살리고 있는 것 같지만요. 게다가 사무소는 둥지에 있어서 월세도 살떨리고 이번 의뢰비로는 부족한 거 아시죠?
그 문제라면 괜찮다네. 앞으로 3개월 정도는 걱정 없을 만한 일을 받았으니.
What was that earlier? What grade was the Thousand Needles? Well, yesterday's promise. I don't know what that is. Urban Legend class isn't enough to pay your rent? Wait, are we above Urban Legend? We're above Urban Legend, right? Urban Plague?
도시 질병급이라도 돼요.
그렇다네.
Okay, that answers my question.
도시 질병이요?
무슨 일인데요? 우리 사무소 단독으로 처리하나요?
도서관이라네. 쇠기 사무소에 연락을 해봤지만 다른 일이 있는 건지 바빠 보이더군.
Have we seen Wedge?
일단 우리 사무소 단독으로 처리한다고 했네. 게다가 이번 의뢰는 츠바이 협회로부터 직접 받은 건이지.
Zvai's just passing the buck, bro. Come on. Canard or Canard, Urban Myth, Urban Legend, Urban Plague. You are here. If you couldn't already tell, this game's art style is very rectangular. Yes, I quite like it.
아무래도 전투에 능통한 사무소가 필요한 모양이야.
알겠어요. 그럼 연락 돌릴게요.
부탁하네 유나 양.
저에게는 첫 도시 질병급 사건이네요.
그렇지 필립군. 도시 질병급 의뢰는 처음이겠지만 너무 긴장하지는 말게. 나나 유나 양을 보고 배우는 경험이라고 생각하는 게 좋을 거야.
이번 일을 잘 마무리한다면 전처럼 영감님 집에서
Oh
홈파티를
no,
해주고
dude. Go do a different job, please.
유나 양, 어디 가서 굶어 죽지는 않겠어?
제가 한 먹성 하잖아요. 영감님 요리 솜씨도 끝내주고요.
홈파티인가요?
왜 그리 울상이야 필리? 도시질병 사건을 맡아서 혹시 긴장한 거야?
아니에요.
뭐 아니면
He's got a bad
됐어.
feeling about this. He's hella
먼저
sussed
준비하고
out.
있을게요.
필립군. 이 일이 끝나면 잠시 둘이 이야기라도 하는 게 어떤가?
네?
고민이 있는 것으로 보여서 말이지.
알겠습니다.
아, 저 할아범은 아직도 해결사를.
Oh, someone Roland knows?
아는 사람?
I bet he's 2 weeks from retirement too. Don't say that, bro. Am I the bad guy?
별건 아니고.
I know who is a bad guy,
스쳐
or
지나가듯
bad
신선한
robot,
게
bad clanker.
있어. 잔뼈가 굵은 해결사기도 하고 꽤 전의 일이지만 젊었을 때 연기 전쟁에서 어느 정도 이름 날렸던
Oh shit, the smoke
해결사긴
war. How far back is the smoke war? I feel like I've asked this question already, but I can't remember.
확실히 인맥이 꽤 넓은 것 같아 보였어.
It can't have been that long ago. Gregor was in it. Well, actually, I don't. No, yeah, because this is after LobCorp fell. I imagine Limbus is taking place around the same time.
뭐 그때에 비하면야 지금은 나처럼 퇴물이지만
너보다 잘 나가는 것 같은데?
꼭 그렇게 사실을 말해야 직성이 풀리지.
내부는 꽤 그럴싸하네.
Oh, we're just here. I'm assuming there's gonna be a wave of like goons first.
심야의 최장박과 의뢰권으로 습격했던 공장과 분위기가
A
비슷하네요.
decade old in Limbus. Okay. I could see that. Excuse me? Reminds me of the factory we raided as part of the Midnight Pancreas Burgers request. Excuse me?
제발 좀. 그 사건은 떠올리기도 싫단 말이야. 게다가 여기에 어딜 봐서 비슷하다는 거야?
Gregor said it was around a decade ago, and for reasons we'll find about later, it was before the founding of LobCorp in 10-year loop. 10-year hell loop. Try saying that 10 times fast. It's a Project Moon game that isn't named Limbus Company. You are the villain. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we're also... Well... I don't know. We'll find out more about Limbus when we get there, I guess.
그 공장도 그런 무서운 일이 일어났던 곳 치고는 이렇게 깔끔하고.
필립군, 아까 마신 쌍화차를 다시 개원할 뻔했다네.
죄송합니다.
환영합니다, 손님.
What's this about a midnight burger joint? What the fuck was that? Midnight Burger Factory? That's my kitchen sometimes. Midnight Pancreas Burgers. Jesus.
반갑네. 분명 자네가 엔젤라겠군.
예, 이곳의 관장이자 사서입니다.
자네를 죽이려면 어떻게 해야 하나?
저도 궁금하네요.
그렇군. 재밌는 농담도 할 줄 아는 친구구만.
스승님.
I don't want to fight these people.
부끄럽지 않아요?
엔젤라야, 그렇게나 많은 죽음을 머금고 편하게 마무리 지을 생각하지 말게나.
피차 마찬가지로 보이네요. 그럼 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
No, you. Leaves. Get the fuck out of here, clanker. Okay. Oh, that's object, the art. We'll go up the list, I guess. Philip. Passion. Gain power by double the current emotion level up to level 1. So get 2 power once you hit emotion level 1? Stigma Workshop Weaponry. When inflicting burn using combat pages, apply a +1 additional stack. Wow, that'll be crazy for Lulu. Imagine Midnight Pancreas Burger as the name of a band. I mean, I believe it. Yuna, Lone Fixer. At the end of each scene... Oh, they hyped her up as being the main heavy hitter, but... Salvador over here. Guess we hadn't seen his name yet. Is the one with the object art. Lone Fixer. At the end of each scene, gain 3 strength if no other allies are present. We're killing you first, I think. Well, at least second. Stigma Workshop Weaponry when inflicting burn. Using combat pages, apply +1 additional stack. Speed. Quite nice, but it's only a one-off. Guardian. I think I have Olga's page, right? Yeah, which not only gives me speed, gives me this. I don't mind the discard archetype. That's not the word I'm looking for. You get me. I quite like this, but this is interesting. Guardian. At the start of the act, 3 random allies gain 2 protection. Wow. An act is turn, yes. Light of Daybreak. On a successful hit, deal +1 to 2 stagger damage if the target has burn. A little specific. If there's a floor that specializes in burn, they have to use this one. And then, of course, additional burns. Oh, those are golden pages as well. Oh, shit. 1/6 on hit inflict burn. So it's going to be +1 burn. That's a 0-coster. Sunset Blade. That looks really cool. On hit, inflict 1 burn. On hit, inflict 1 burn. On hit, inflict 1 burn. 1/6, 1/5, 2/7. On use, gain 1 negative emotion point. Stigmatize. Huh? Oh, is that a downside for it being 3/6, 3/7? Maybe you want to have negative emotion level. Scene his turn, act as wave. Gotcha. Yuna, what do you have? 1/6, inflict burn. Butterfly slash. What the fuck is her weapon? I don't think that's a normal guitar case. 2/7, 3/5, 2/6, inflict 2 burn, so it'll be 3 burn instead. Reduce power of target's current die by 1. Just raw ass? It doesn't have to clash or win, it just immediately lowers the current dice? Wow. I don't like that. Sunset Blade, despite not having great clash, is still pretty okay for burn application at this stage. Yeah, dude. Oh, she doesn't have Sunset Blade. That's 3 instances of burn. And if you have this Stigma Workshop weaponry, that's an extra +1. Maybe I should kill him first since he gets the extra power. Yeah, I might kill him first. Want to be fighting her alone? Absolutely not, bro. Gonna be her, then Yuna, then Philip, Yuna, Salvador. Flash of Sunup. On use, draw 1 page. That's really nice. 1/5, 1/4 on clash win, reduce the power of the opponent's next die by 2, and then 1/6 with 1 burn. That's a crazy card, bro. He has Sunset Blade, only 1 copy, and Crack of Dawn. On use, give 2 protection or 2/2 random other allies in next scene. 3/8 defense, 7/18. Inflict 3 burn. I'm starting to see some scary numbers, dog. I think this will be the last fight we do tonight. I did think over some decks. We'll, for next time, I'll hopefully have everyone sorted. Alright. And, of course, he gets 2 attacks due to his die. Or, not his die, his speed thing. 3/6, 3/7. 2, these are some scary numbers. Dawn Office is a tough fight for its tier, but gives some incredibly strong cards, including your first universal draw tech. That's worth a damn. I don't remember if we had other draw. I know I draw when I discard a specific card. Speaking of which, I do have a Daring Decision, which I rolled a 5. I cannot redirect this, so Diva should probably clash with that 3/6, 3/7. Decent chance we can clash or beat that outright with that. This is gonna be 1/6, 3/4. I mean, I hate to do it, but what if we just burnt all of our light right off the bat? Let's see. This one is scary. Like, I don't want to take this hit on, but what choice do I have? I'm not gonna win the clash against it. I mean, I really can't. Like, maybe if I roll an 8 on Daring Decision and he rolls a 7. Meanwhile, I think I have a better chance of clashing better with that. This will give me back an extra light for next turn. Yeah, I'll just take that hit. It'll be fine. You got it first turn, yeah. I'm not happy about it. Oh my god. I might be staggered next turn. I have 7 burn, bro! Holy shit! I want to say fuck it, we ball, but... Fuck it, we ball! Christ! I got another Daring Decision, at least. Okay, he's not doing it again. He's not doing it again. I think this has to be met with a gut harvesting to stand a chance. This effectively makes it 3-5 versus 3-5, right? Right. But she's spending one less light than I am. He gets card draw for doing this as well. That's crazy. The saving grace is that it costs 3 light and has to abide by light gen rules. I'm worried that he's going to draw it by using those flash of sunups. 3-6, 3-7. And I can redirect it, but I think I'd rather use this to clash over here. I should set the other one first, so we clash with this. And Diva, I really just gotta redo Diva's deck, huh? This may be okay. We'll see. Here's the tip. Oh, canonically, part of why Yuna has the Lone Fixer passive is that her weapon is hilariously impractical to use with allies around. Oh! Right, because it's a guitar case full of, like, bladed tentacles. Click on the dice both of Roland's cards are targeting, yeah? What about it? Oh, the opponents. Oh, whoops. Targeting, you're right. Oh! Tab? Huh! Very cool. Well, I definitely want to clash with the daring... What was this called? Daring decision. Alright. Thank you. BAM! I may have gone a little ham on him, actually. Eek. Oh my fucking god, dude. I might lose this one. This is only a single ally. Give me that speed. This feature was added very late in early access, around the time of launch, I think, and they never went back and added a tutorial for it. Oh, cool. Very useful. No redirecting this one. Oh, Orga is dead. Maybe. 1616. 161517. 273526. Stay calm. I draw a card, right? Yeah. But I want to deal damage. Okay, so the tab thing, it only pops up when it's applicable. I want the most not Walter books, Salvador books. I'm gonna be down a man. Like we gotta kill somebody. Hang on. No, because I'm staggered if that happens, I think. Who are you normally attacking? You are attacking me, okay. I gotta. Oh my god! That's a stagger. Please no stagger. Oh, the burn, bro. Fuck it, we ball. It's all or nothing, baby. I think it's nothing. Oh, shit. I think I lose. I gotta redo Diva's deck for sure. This deck worked ages ago. It don't work anymore. How much power do I have? 6. So I would have loved a daring decision here. Gamba. One to 6 won't kill her, right? Or is it fatal? It's fatal. I just hope he rolls low, because I really want this guy dead. Oh! Staggering Salvador is huge, actually. Staggering Yuna is huge. Pretty nice damage there as well. Hang on. It ain't over yet. It ain't over till the fat lady sings. I didn't hear no ring. I didn't hear no bell. Think I gotta do that. Extra damage on Yuna. And I don't think this will kill him. Even if it max rolls. Oh, I didn't factor in power. Ah, crap. Holy shit. Never mind. I'm a monster. Motherfucker, there's them's be rat pages. Of course they become them's be rat pages. Of course they be complete ass. Okay, we'll redo Diva's deck after this. Why does he have 3 die? Not that it fucking matters. I have 7 power. Daring decision. Mono a mono. I'm not even gonna use that. Fuck it. God, it is basically rat tier, huh? All or nothing, baby! Get out of here! Oh, his light level went up to 4. Check his light gauge. Okay. Note that Philip didn't die. He just ran away. Oh! Okay. What a fucking wuss. At high enough emotion level, you get another speed die. You just haven't been able to see that happen before now. Yikes.
상대는 너를 알아보지 못한 것 같은데.
해결사들이 얼마나 많은 사람과 만나고 헤어지는데.
I would have liked a cutscene. Like, we see them talk to Angela, but we never see them react to and talk to Roland. Like, I was interested that he's finally someone that he recognized or knew personally.
게다가 그냥 해결사도 아니고 발이 넓은 하라범 같은 사람은 더더욱 힘들 거야. 굳이 기억할 필요도 없긴 하지만.
Because he's dead now.
아니면 나이가 나이다 보니 가물가물한 걸 수도 있고.
그럼 너는 왜 아는 척하지 않은 거야?
난 그냥 일 버리기 싫어서. 이런 곳에서 아는 척 해봤자 서로에게 불편해질 뿐이잖아. 전장에 나가서 적군에게 대뜸 안녕? 난 네 3년 전 친구였는데.
그렇게 맺고 끊음이 확실한 거 싫진 않아?
그렇지. 정에 매달리는 건 진작에 그만뒀으니까. 그리고 누누이 말하지만 서로 농담 주고받아도 언제 당할지 모르는 세계야. 그런 현실은 누구보다 하라범이 잘 알고 있겠지.
Okay. Oh, that actually opened up some fights here. I don't have these teams set up. I mean, I kind of do for this one. It's a very simple, like, bleed-centric deck, though. Let's try it out. Why not? But before that, how about we fix up Diva? In other words, that's that, and this is this. He said the thing. Okay, let's see here. I feel bad for killing them. I think certain voice lines during battle can only occur on certain floors, so close enough. Okay. You can always just swap your good decks over to whatever floor you know you're about to use. Yeah, fair point, since the combat pages are on the key pages themselves, but I want to fix up Diva's deck. I had a slash-like bleed idea going on, but that just don't cut it anymore. So she gets extra slash stagger damage. So how about we filter for slash? I mean, realistically, 2/6 ain't bad. We folded them like omelets, and also the entire floor died. Yes. Pretty scary. I think that's the closest I've gotten to losing. I don't think I've lost yet. You think Philip will reappear? I mean, probably. I don't know what he's gonna do now, though. Like, we got to see Sans after he got away, but... No, it was Sans and Lulu got away. Then Lulu went to go get revenge for Mars, because they had a thing going. Pretty sad about that, honestly. And then Sans went back in again, so... Let's just rethink all... thought that was gonna remove pages. Yeah, do it over here. Let's just rethink this. I know I really want... Gut harvesting? I like gut harvesting. But then again... We have some... Oh, wait. Replace all dice on this page with ones on a random page. In hand whose original cost is 4 or lower. This one's pretty wacky, right? Well, let's start from the beginning. I'll take 1 gather intel. Well, actually, this is just better, no? Because on Clash Win, it deals an extra 2 damage, sure. I might even take 2 of those. I'm looking for a good 1 coster with cut. Hmm, 1 to 6. Something starting with an evasive dice would be nice. Like this! Sure. Try that out. You know what? Maybe we'll rethink that one. Now give me some 2 costers. Well... On Clash Win, plus 2 power to the next dice. On hit, inflict 2... Wait. Hold the phone! If this evasive dice clashes and beats out the entire enemy's attack, would the following attack be buffed up multiple times? Because on Clash Win, add 2 power to the next die. Could this potentially become like 4 to 6? 6 to 8? That kind of thing? That's interesting. It's also not a bad range there. Well, the fact that it could be a 1, 2, or 3 is a little rough. I'll just have 1. I liked the idea of Mutilate, but not anymore. I need better cards. I think I'll take a handling work, because with the abnormality pages from the heart, we'll be getting strength, which means the chance of actually winning clashes is higher. Where are the good numbers, bro? This is a weird one to me. 342418. The endurance might be kind of nice. 1 to 15. Now I'm good, dog. A little bit of HP regen. I think she already gets HP every turn. Yeah. Full stop to life. 3737. I'm gonna take that. And you know what? We'll get rid of 1 Art of Rapid Steps. Now I want 3 costers. Look, I could be a weirdo, but I do actually really like Focus Strikes. I just like that it's a solid range. But I think at least one of those. And without the draw, like discard, draw, light gen engine that is the discard deck of the Molars, I don't think Daring Decision's a good idea. Would Brawl work? Like, at worst, it would give me something else that I have in my hand, right? And it can't pick itself unless I have 2 copies of it in my hand. That's a little specific. In that case, how about 2 Gut Harvestings, and we'll do Scratch That. Which I really got to go back and refight those guys too. I got a lot of fights to redo, huh? Okay, and Orga I'm probably gonna have to rethink as well. Alright, let's do that abnormality and then I'm out of here, fellas. Spider Bud. Interesting. Why is there multiple Spider Buds? I thought it was a singular entity. I never really noticed it since I had to be careful not to step on its offspring, but man, it looks gross. Yeah, nasty. I never even come down. It never even comes down unless someone hurts its babies. It was merciless, but it still loved its children. Of course, it's a very Hod-like thing to say. Alright, what are the mechanics here? I'm pretty sure it just applies the buff once. Might be wrong because Project Moon Spaghetti Code being held together by a thread, super glue, and many backers means anything is possible. I don't know, when it says when this dice wins a clash, +1 to the next one, I would hope that means you could keep stacking that. Okay. 464626. 464626. 2626 inflict disarm. Okay. That's a lot. Let's see, track. Target the foes that have killed an ally. The hunt begins. Become active and target foes for 2 scenes after an ally dies. Huh. Should I be ignoring these fellas then? Dinner time. Targets foes with the cocoon status effect. Well, we don't have that right now. Oh, I can't play this. Damn. Are we gonna read passives? Oh, oops. Where would that be? I think that's what I just did, no? Oh, okay. I was like, am I missing something? Nope. Why is the Spider Bud talking, by the way? I wouldn't think this was a abnormality that could talk. I think we just ignore the spiders. Although bind is kind of rough, huh? I want to get as much damage in as I can. I can't target it! Oh my god. Well, I think we're likely to... We just kill one outright. Any of these have multiple attacks? This has multiple attacks, right? Yeah, 2 of them. So we'll redirect it over there. I think we'll do the same with... No, I'll hold on to that. Get some bleed on this one, I guess. Okay. Did we whiff the... I think we whiffed the evasive dice. Damn. Nope, that's the one. I was a few seconds away from saying, does he know? Damn it, man. Okay. Well, no one has this cocoon, but we're bound, which means all speed... Oh, it's speed, huh? That's actually not that bad, though. I don't mind that. .2/6/2/6. I think we can beat that outright. Whoever's attacking twice, I would like to redirect. A lot of them are. Do this. Oh, I typed that before you read them. My bad. I only saw it then. So we want to kill one. It makes the main one active. The main one's probably going to have some kind of cocoon effect. I'm assuming it's going to be an instant death. So... if I can lower them all equally, it would be nice. We'll try that. Bam! Damn. Nice! That's what I like to see, Hod. Oh, we still had a defensive dice left over. Very cool. Not cool. What's that other debuff? Okay, let's see what we got. Single allied. Dice gain different amounts of power depending on the current face. That one's free. Slash dice gain 1 to 3 power. Take 2 to 3 stagger damage when a slash attack does not connect. Huh. Kind of scary. At the start of each scene, each enemy is allured at a 50% chance. Allured enemies prioritize this librarian as the target and deal plus 2 to 4 damage with attacks. Gain 1 or 2 power and clashes against allured enemies. Everyone has... Oh, Dorothy over here does not have the speed down. All of these are good. I think this one just has no negative downsides to it. And I'll give it to Hod. The sad look doesn't fit the city. What do here? I could just straight up nuke one of them. Like, homeboy, you think 2/6/2/6 is worth a damn? Meet 6/10. In fact, I could do it twice. Oh no, Yomu's down a light. In that case, we might just weaken one. No, that's another 2/6er. As a reminder, you want the angry face for the extra power. Thank you. Well, this will eat my blue dice, so that's a bad idea. So I think we'll redirect that one, actually. That'll eat my blue dice. And I can at least defend against the first one and then clash with the second one. And I think we'll gut harvesting. One in the back. Yomu might get stacked. Ooh, that's... Oh! I'm trying to redirect that, but I'm actually not. Hang on, let's do that over from the beginning. We'll redirect this, and then do... this? Who are you attacking? You're attacking each other. But I could send it my way instead. I'll do this. I'll do this. Oh, hard to go wrong with luck. I wasn't looking! I wasn't looking! But it's neutral then, right? I'm even reading a message talking about it, and I still forgot to time it. Hard to go wrong with Look of the Day, aside from needing to wait for it to land on the correct face of all the time. There we go. Right, that's really easy to get wrong because in the last game you wanted to land on the happy face. Yes, I do think that's kind of BS. Block dice gain 1 to 2 power, deal 2 to 5 stagger damage on a deflect. I'm gonna give that to Yomu. Sorry, not Yomu, Hod. Okay, none of them are dead yet. This one we could kill, this one we could kill. We're gonna have to fight here. Sure. Odds out of cards! I'm too goated to die. I'm probably gonna die. You're fine, although I am worried about your current stagger SP. What is this called? Stagger resist. Okay, there's a lot of attacks going at Dorothy here. 2-6. I could redirect one of them. 2-6, 2-6, 2-6, 2-6, 2-6. You all disgust me. We could just straight up kill one, and then maybe even kill another. Hang on. Like, that one's fast, that Hod can't redirect it. I mean, Hod will only get one attack in regardless. I want to get damage in, so I think I'll do that. They were already gonna attack each other, it looks like. Yeah. And then we will redirect this one. And I'm looking for the angry face. That was it. That's a happy face! We're on -2 dice power. I screwed myself. It actually applies after. Would have been nice if you did not get the kill there, Yomu, just the stagger, but that's fine. Okay, what's the mechanic here? That's a lot. 10-10 on hit inflicts cocoon status. You're getting stunned here, Yomu, methinks. Methinks. You think this guy will spawn more? Is there a... Yeah, 2-6, 2-6. I'm not redirecting that, unfortunately. I could redirect this attack in the back. Is it 2-6, 2-6? It is. Well, Yomu. If you somehow don't get staggered, I think you're gonna, though. Can I get this? Got it. Got the angry face. Oh, immediately staggered. Thank you for not getting staggered, Dorothy. Okay. So, as soon as you kill a target, do we then get the marking from Spider-Bud? Meaning, did I redirect that onto Yomu? Or onto Hod, off of Yomu. All characters applies twice as many stacks of bleed. When using a page, all block die on that page gain power equal to the number of defensive die on said page. I think we'll take this, because everyone has some kind of bleed here. So they're all gonna attack Yomu. Yes, it's now attacking Hod. Unfortunately, we're just gonna have to eat that. But we can finish off the other spiders. How about that? And I don't think Yomu could die from that, actually, so I want to get damage though. I gotta redirect it. I don't want Yomu to die. Okay. You can read the status now. You're right. Cocoon, targeted by spiderlings, yeah. Let's see. The hunt begins. Become active and target foes for 2 scenes. 2 scenes. But does that mean it's gonna be unactive? Uh-oh. If it's gonna spawn more spiders, I think I'm screwed. That's the wrong face! And it staggered. Lame. Yikes. Yeah, it went about as bad as it could have. Methinks I'm just gonna redo this fight. Yeah, because Hod's dead, Dorothy got staggered. Yeah, let's just redo that one. Return to title. Kill 2 of them? I mean, that's what I did this time. I did fuck over, like, at least 2 of... And I'm curious who this is, actually. Porcubus. Pork chop Marcubus. That's a bit of a stretch. I did ruin a few turns for Hod by doing the wrong face, unfortunately. Pretty much, yeah. Urge. Okay. Gut harvesting. Can't do tailoring yet. We'll kill these front 2 first, not that the position where they're in matters. Lame. Ooh, leftover defensive dice. Nice. Yikes. Sure. Oh god, we're out of cost. That's just gonna eat the blue dice right off the bat. I'll do this instead. 2-6. Okay. We'll Art of Rapid Steps that one. And just apply bleed here. It's only 1 attack headed her way. That should be fine. It was okay. The Hod! I thought you were supposed to get +1 to defensive dice. Walter's key page lied to me. Do we have all, we don't have all of them plus, or double the bleed, right? I think that's a tier 2 page. I'll look at the day again. Does it do that that audience cheering every time you do that key page? We're all hurt pretty bad stagger-wise. There's only 1 attack headed your way. Could overpower it, but I'd rather hold on to the tailoring for when Spider-Bud shows up. Two-headed Yomu's way. I think we'll Blade Whirl. I can't redirect anything with Dorothy. Is this... yeah. What's the name of that? Stingy Fangs. We'll do that. And we'll do that. And I think I'll hold on to the other one, actually. He'll learn eventually. He'll learn eventually. Or maybe I won't. Damn, dude. Spider-Bud's awake. These are all single ally, huh? We didn't even get a kill. I thought we got a kill on one of the spiders. Damn, dude. This fight's rough. If they didn't have that 2-6, dude, it's honestly kind of scary. Redirect that one. Redirect that one. I wonder what happens if we kill 2 of them. Like, I guess whichever is the last one to get a kill is the one that'll anger Spider-Bud, is my guess. I forgot about the face again. I'm pissed. At least that one's neutral. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Not nice at all, actually. Brutal. I think this is another restart. I might just send over my key pages from Keter. Yomu, you're gonna borrow my key page. How do I unequip this again? Just equip any other one, I guess. Roland, maybe don't put on the skirt hat instead, I guess. You don't have to be on Roland to unequip it. You're right. Yomu. There you go. Alright, one more time. Remember the face. Remember the face. Okay, getting a daring decision right off the bat's nice. They all rolled very high, meaning I can't redirect them. I can't redirect anything, actually. In that case, we'll just meet these head on. Sure. Actually, are they attacking the same dice? They're attacking the same dice. That's annoying. You still haven't learned how to de-equip pages. Look. Don't make fun of me. I'm trying my best, alright. I don't have any zero costers, huh? Can't redirect that. Sure. Wouldn't let me unequip that. You must be angry. Give me the heart abnormality pages, man. I've been crutching on Keter too much lately. Go ahead and do that. I will ignore that guy, because he's really only going to hit with a 2-6, a singular 2-6. So, we'll just try to burn one down now. Kind of annoying. Nice, evades. With this treasure, I summon infinite discard. Okay, I need to learn this. Okay, I need to learn this. When to use the right face, alright? I'm too used to just not having to worry about this one mechanic. So I need to ingrain it in me. Although this is quite nice. An evasive dice succeeding in a clash will not trigger stagger, right? Or will it? I think that's only when a defensive dice clashes and wins. Still, the plus 1 to 2 block dice is nice. But this, I just really need to learn this. Okay. Alright. We do have 3 bind on us, so I'm not gonna be redirecting anything this turn. Gamba. Two attacks there. Can't redirect it though. Everyone is attack. Everyone loves Hod. What the hell? Who's doing the 2 hits? It's this one. Sure. That's the closest one to dying, though. Nice. Nice. Got the right face that time. Nice. Nice. Not nice. Not nice. Damn! Damn, Yomu! Oh, I just barely now noticed the angry spider buds in the sky. Well. Okay, the one that got the cocoon status. Oh, actually, we don't have cocoon yet, but it was Yomu that got the kill. Do we dare to dream? Actually, no, I don't think we're beating that. Maybe with Daring Decision and today's Shy Look, or what's the name of that Abramelli page? Look of the Day. With the right face and you max roll, the 8 becomes a 10. It clashes, but that's some crackhead shit. Yomu doesn't get staggered by it. So I think I'll take time to redirect an attack. I do want to deal damage. Like, I have to deal damage to this thing. That redirects that. Okay. And then... Ah! No, really? Oh, I really want to hit this thing with tailoring. How close are we to getting an emotion level? Well, this is like a -1. Okay, will this kill? Probably not. It will stagger, though. We'll do that. No, that was staggered. I thought it was only doing 10. And I did the wrong fucking face again. I hate myself. Look, I haven't had to worry about this mechanic the whole game. I need to social distance myself. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, Yomu's staggered. I wonder if glitter would make them target Dorothea, even though there's I think the cocoon status probably overwrites it. So probably not. Yomu's got a lot of health for what it's worth, actually. Redirect one of the scarier ones like that. We can ignore this one because it's only one attack, and I think she'll be fine. Dude's actually not doing anything, so want to hit him. Wait, no, that's 3 attack. I have to redirect one other thing. And we get a tailoring off. The face. I hate myself. I hate myself. I actually hate myself. I'm so stupid. What's the boogie quote? I'm in tremendous pain. Okay. It does become inactive. That's crazy. So it's only active for 2 turns when a spider dies. Granted, I can ration out my spiders. Like, they're rationed out pretty good right now. Like, I can just straight up kill this one. This will give me an extra card draw, so... Oh, but I can't redirect that. Are you good on stack? Yeah, Dorothy's doing great right now. I think we will hurt the one in the back. Not sure if you noticed, but Spider Butt actually has an exceptionally low stagger threshold, so once you can stagger it, you can really pile on the damage. Oh, it does! Also, all that bleed just for it to be wasted on a turn where it's not going to attack. Alright, call me crazy, but Hodge should live this. Yes. I think. This will kill the one in the back. No! How could you... It max rolled! Come on! Hod lived. That really threw a wrench into things. Well, Hod's back. I need you to redirect an attack. Well, you're attacking her. So long as I get the face right, this should win its clash and then kill. I need Hod to not get hit here, so... I know this is better used to draw, but I need to redirect that attack. Yomu will be fine. I really want to get that damage in on Spider Bud right there. I am gonna do just a little bit of bleed with Dorothy. And I may as well do this too. I think. Well, this redirects that. Although, no, I wanted to hit it with this. Do this. I think this is fine. Thank you. Okay, I'm not sure I was expecting that to kill. Ruh-roh. Bring it on. I don't feel so happy about this. It's like I just ruined a family. Hod, they are spider monsters. Alright. Hod's fucking dead. Unless Max roll angry face. Max roll angry face. All or nothing, baby. And then, I don't know, this as well, sure. Okay. Got it! No! Wait! It became a 9! I needed just a little more. Oh, there's the spider bud stagger. Even more damage, let's go! Yomu! Dorothea for the finish! There we go. My body feels numb. What do I do? I'm sorry, Hod. You're dead again. Thinking about those cocoons gives me goosebumps. Alright. Despite my many unintentional attempts of throwing, we got the dub. It only took Hod's noble sacrifice. Bam! There you go, Yomu. Damn! Don't bother. It could have been us hanging up there. Yikes. Where are you at in the story? There's 4 branching paths now, and I've done 3 of the 4. We just met Argalia, and I just killed Salvador. Oh, I want his object art armor. So I should see how many books I got of him, and we'll save the rest for next time.
호드랑 마찬가지로 이곳 사서들도 차분한 것 같고.
Dawn Office, yes. I feel bad for them. Kinda. What's his name ran away?
할 때는 잘하는 사서들이야. 많이 의지하고 있어.
나도 우리 쪽 사서들한테 많이 의지하고 있지. 다 같이 뭐 하고 있었어? 책 정리하는 건 아닌 것 같고.
Librarians mentioned? Nice.
독서 토론을 하고 있었어. 서로 마음에 드는 책을 정해서 읽고 이야기를 나누는 거지.
This is incredibly cute.
우리 층 사서들과는 어울리지 않는 모임이구만. 다들 잘 참석해 주나 봐.
맞아. 생각보다 적극적으로 도와주고 있어.
Of course, librarians mentioned. They do exist, helping the patrons. Yeah, but they're never going to get shown, you know? That's about as close as we're going to get as them being acknowledged, I guess. Because they're randomly generated or player created, so, you know. I don't know. I liked hearing them being mentioned there. And also the fact that they have a book club is... I'm smiling right now.
몇 명은 귀찮아서 반발하기도 할 텐데 내 짜오였어 봐. 벌써 어디론가 도망쳤을 거다.
맞아. 내 짜이였으면 정말 그랬을 거야.
Okay, so Angela should be showing up to ruin the mood in 3, 2...
예전과는 다른 게
Okay, never mind. I thought every single time she's shown up. Although I think that was for Malkuth. Story cutscene. Maybe it was also for Hod. I think it was also for Hod.
로보토미 때에도 난 비슷한 모임을 진행한 적이 있었어.
Yep, I remember that. Streamer smiling, -2 dice power. God fucking damn it. Even in real life, I keep messing up the timing for that. I was just arguing with someone, and they brought up some stupid shit from how long ago, and they're just annoying because I beat them in a game. Oh, it's just sore loser then. Whatever.
그래? 평화로운 독서 모임은 아니었을 것 같은데.
Hod would go over like safety guidelines and stuff, right?
맞아. 직원들과
Or that.
정기적으로
Counseling. That's what it was.
환상체에게 당하는 것이 두려워서 떨고만 있는 직원들에게 도움을 주고 싶었거든.
Has Roland mentioned the abnormalities at all? I guess personally we've only seen the two we've fought on Keter so far, so I guess those are the only two he's seen.
하지만 그때는 너무 내 마음대로 밀어붙였어. 조금이라도 상담을 불편해하는 것 같으면 상처받고 속만 골맞지. 난 도우려고 하는데 왜 다들 내 마음을 몰라줄까 하고.
이런 말해서 미안한데 꽤 피곤한 성격이었구만.
Damn.
그치?
Don't forgive Angela though. Look, you're perfectly fine as you are, Hod. Maybe a little better than you were in the last game, but don't forgive Angela. No one should forgive Angela.
난 정말 남을 돕고 싶은 게 아니었어. 그냥 내가 위로받고 싶을 뿐이었던 거야. 첫 번째 삶에서 내가 범한 잘못을 용서받고 싶어.
I do have a couple of ranged pages. I'll have to think that over next time though. We're already at the 2-hour mark, so this will be the last thing I do.
어떻게든 누군가에게 도움을 줌으로써 말이야.
그래서 직원들에게 좀 도움이 되었나?
아니, 역시 그런 식으로는 도움이 될 리가 없잖아.
What is the core suppression bonus you get from Hod? Because everyone has a core suppression bonus. I can't remember them off the top of my head. Yeah, I can't remember them off the top of my head. That one's huge. Thank you, Hod.
난 엔케팔린에도 손을 댔어.
Oh, Jesus.
엔케팔린이라. 마약에도 손을 대다니 꽤 충증이었군.
Thank you for the follow. I do this every Tuesday. I animated that, by the way. I'm going to do an art stream on Sunday. All right. Limbus/LobCorpse every Tuesday. No, it's now Library of Ruina. It's every Tuesday. Yes. I draw those.
그런 짓까지 했는데 난 어디에서도 구원받지 못했어. 무슨 짓을 하더라도 난 나쁜 사람이고 내가 주인이란 짐을 덜어내지 못했으니까.
Hey now, the sinners are in Limbus. Hod, you're getting ahead of yourself.
그 짐을 내려놓을 수 있을 뻔했는데 엔젤라가 마지막에 망친 건가?
맞아. 정말 그랬어. 엔젤라가 우리를 가로막을 때도 들은 생각이 그랬어. 이번에야말로 속죄할 수 있었는데 다 허사로 돌아갔구나. 웃기지? 그때까지도 멍청하게 깨닫지 못한 거야. 하나의 행동만으로 좋은 사람이나 더 나은 사람이 될 수 없다는 걸. 행동이 아니라 그것을 하게 하는 마음이 중요한 건데.
심경의 변화가 생긴 계기라도 있나?
아이러니하게도 이곳에서 다른 사람들과 제대로 마주하며 이야기하고.
When you get to Urban Nightmare, try to get a certain page. I won't say it yet. Thank you. Appreciate that. I got my boys making sure there's no spoilers out there. I experienced LobCorp fully blind, and now we're on Ruina.
롤랑 말처럼 마음에 들어하지 않는 사서도 있었지.
She said the thing.
하지만 이 모임을 여는 것에 대해 내가 어떤 마음인지 서로 대화를 하고 나니 적극적으로 참여해줬어.
I didn't know you were a part of Hod's book club, Yomu. You should have invited me. I would have gone.
방법이나 행동이 중요한 게 아니야. 마음을 부딪혀가는 것이 필요했던 거지.
I'm surprised Angela didn't come and crush this immediately.
결과적으로는 좋은 현상이네.
I was about to say he said the thing, but no, it's different.
말이야. 혹시 엔젤라가 이런 결과도
No, that clanker doesn't know what she's doing.
우리의 자존심 높은 도서관장님이 그런 섬세한 배려를 했을까나?
Nope.
그래서 이번에는 제대로 부딪혀 볼 거야.
A lot of good that's gonna do.
나의 마음과 생각을.
꽤나 큰 용기가 필요할걸?
맞아. 아직도 엔젤라는 좀 멀고 무섭게 느껴지지만 그래도 다가가 볼 거야.
Some people are beyond saving, and I think Angela's one of them.
나도 옆에서 응원해줄게.
상황이 안 좋아지면 예전처럼 팔다리가 날아갈 수도 있는데.
물론 조금 멀리서.
롤랑도 나 같은 겁쟁이네.
겁쟁이끼리 용기 내보자고.
Be brave as cowards, huh?
롤랑.
Nice! Level 4. Emotion level has increased to level 4. Ooh, they're all green. Cocoon. Unsurprisingly, not a single employee volunteered to retrieve the corpse of their cocooned colleague. Single ally. On hit, if the dice rolled maximum value, inflict 1 to 2 paralysis, bind, and fragile next scene. You could facilitate this with certain combat pages, right? If I use a combat page that's only attacking for its max value, I can't think of very many that do that. But if it's not at range and it's just one value, you could facilitate that, which is kind of interesting, I guess, yeah? Meal. Peter was dragged to the ceiling in only a moment. The cocooned employee hanging off the ceiling of the containment unit will be a healthy meal for the spider's offerings. A single ally on hit against a staggered enemy, all allies recover 2 to 4 HP. Excludes mass attacks. Huh. That's interesting. It's a tier 2, though. You'd be getting that very late in the fight, huh? Alertness. The eye shown in the dark, searching for prey to feed to its spiderlings. Single ally. Enemies lose 1 power in clashes against the selected librarian. Upon winning a clash, inflict 1 bind and fragile next scene at a 50% chance. The enemy minus power is quite nice, huh? I mean, the cocoon one mixed with like other debuffs, like we got a bleed-centric thing as well. Interesting. Cocoon can be an exploited, yes, and Hod gets another tool later that helps you get max rolls, let's say. It's probably the best of these, although none are bad. Yeah. Not bad. And is that our first floor with 4 units? Wow. That's pretty strong, no? Like, just having 4 units alone would mean any upcoming story fights I do, I should probably do with Hod's floor. Just for the extra body. Speaking of which, before we go, how about I go ahead and customize this unit? If this floor is gonna be like bleed kinda centric, that's what I'm kinda going for right now anyway. I want like what do I want? Pale white. And I don't know if it's just the brightness of my monitor or what, but if I go pitch black, I can't see the hair anymore. Is it better on stream? No, it's about the same on stream. Is this the I show speed meme? Is it I show speed, the one where he's got his eyes closed? Anyway, I'm gonna change the face. I want like a vampire. How would I do that though? For sure red eye. That's not the eyes, Zex. Whoops. For sure red eyes. Eyebrows gotta go. Oh no, smug vampire? Nah. Whoa! Whoa! That looks really cool, actually. Hang on. I wasn't even, like, set on the hairstyle yet, but that looks pretty badass. What number is this? 12. I kind of, like, already... I think I'm done. That's not bad, but what was the other one? 12? Sure, I don't think I've used that hairstyle yet. Maybe a different ponytail? That's 15. Y'all know I love me some twin tails, but I don't think that fits for what I'm going for. Either 7 or 15. We'll go 15, honestly. Hod infamously falls off a cliff later, partially because of issues Bleed has as her main status focus, and partially because of the pages she gets from her last couple fights, which include some very specific tech cards that dilute her pool badly. But for now, she's your best floor, I guess. Number advantage goes a long way. Yeah. You say that. That just sounds so disappointing that she's just gonna be bad. Hello? I lost my NetZack account, so I'm stuck as Angela. Oh, rough. No biggie, though. You caught me at a bad time. I was about to end. What is your name gonna be? It's definitely not Harry. It's like someone with, like, Vam in the name. I might just go with Vam. Vami. No. Overly sized trench coat looks very goofy on the librarian. Look, I'm going for a vampire, and what's more vampiric than this right now? A vampira. It's a very generic name, but sure. Look, if we're focusing on Bleed, I made a vampire. We got like a butcher over here. And then we have Yomu. I don't know why you're hanging out with the cannibal and the vampire, but you know, it's an interesting book club. I'll give you that. It's an interesting book club. I'll do one last thing. We'll just decorate this character over here. Oh well, since you're about to end, bye. I just woke up. All right, take care, man. Again, I do this every Tuesday, around the same time. Had quite a bit of fun tonight. What is the theme on NetZack Explorer? You might hate me for this, but it's like aliens. The theme is like aliens. So I'm gonna make an alien, kinda. I gotta figure out which floor I want. I want to bring back Michaela and Vera, two of my units from LobCorp that I'd like to think were brother and sister. Twins, even. They had randomly generated very similar hairstyles. The librarian in my book club can't be this cute. Or the vampire. I mean, both work there. I reckon both work there. Some Oreno Emoto shit right there. Respect. Okay, how do I turn you into an alien? Let's get real wacky with the skin tone. Tiferet floor. Okay. Oh, yeah, that would make sense because they were either in Tiferet's floor or they were in Kessid's floor in LobCorp. Hod was on this floor. I'm not responsible for any times an angry Belmont storms into the building. Look. If he gets an invitation, he gets an invitation, alright? I've actually never played any Castlevania games, by the way, but I do have the Castlevania collection. It was free on Epic Games last year. And I've honestly considered playing some of those. I don't know if I'd do good at them or anything, because it's a bunch of the older games, but I know they have good music, and that's all I know. Hang on, we're gonna get real wacky with that skin tone. That's pretty wacky, but no. Give me a purple. That's a good purple right there. That's a good purple right there. And then hair, I don't know. The villain is Dracula, yeah. Is that true? Like I said, I honestly don't know. I mean, yeah, it would make sense, right? All I know is about vampires, okay? There's Vera and Michaela's hairstyle, but Michaela had twin tails. Vera just had this as his hair. Purple lady. Oh wait, is purple guy, are you doing a FNAF right now? You're showing your Zoomer jeans, your Zoomer colors right now, Yomu. But it's fine, you're welcome here. What kind of like wacky hair color? What's like very alien? Purple again would be, I don't know, a faux pois. I don't think it's the right context for that word. Like a blue, maybe. Purple Guyette? Good enough. This really makes me think of a hair from Lost Saga. Lost Saga mentioned. PogChamp. He said the thing. Say the line, Zex. Lost Saga. Lost Saga alert! Lost Saga alert! God damn it, Matthew. Let me have this. Yeah, we might just go with this. Well, the spiky... Hang on. I'm going with that, actually. Face, though. Well, that's very alien, but it's very cartoony as well. Pure white eyes? That's kind of scary. I guess there's no eye whites in this game, so it's just a white pupil. Very unrelated, but FF12 doesn't get enough recognition. Is that the one with the Von? V-A-N or something? Might be an H in there. Don't quote me. Is there like a funny shaped mouth? I mean, the best of all the mouths ever. Shark teeth are just the best, but I can't just keep crutching on the shark tooth, right? I kind of like this. Maybe like a brighter blue, though. Maybe like a pink, actually. That's the skin tone. It's about there. I think pink would actually not show very well. Bright blue. It's fine. Your name... The one with the side character as the protag. I don't know anything about it other than the guy's name is Von. And I was gonna say Garland, but no, that's a different FF. I've only played FF7 all the way through. I was a child at the time. I've played like half of FF10, and I've done a Realm Reborn on Final Fantasy XIV. I played the first couple hours of FF3 on the DS as well. And that's the extent of what I got. Okay, I will fess up to something, and it's something that you're already aware of, but off stream, if I play a game where I can make characters like this, I will sit here for up to an hour sometimes. I can't do that right now. In fact, you know what? I'll think of a name later, so I'm not boring you guys. We're done for the night anyway, so more on this later. Alright, thanks for watching. We'll start next time with, what was the abno? With Pork Chop Markibus. It didn't work a second time either. With Porcubus. And maybe Limbus. I'm not really sure when I should do that next, but at some point. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with maybe Mega Man X8 finale? You might want to also farm some full stop cards off stream. Having some gunners would be badass, actually. You're right for that. Okay, see you guys around. Have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye.